all started out so simple. A man with a dream of bringing dinosaurs back to life and exhibiting them in a park for the world to see. But in the 32 years since the original Jurassic Park film, the franchise's lore has become as complex as a strain of dino DNA. Let's take a look back at the complicated 65 million 32-year history of the Jurassic franchise.
Life, finds a way.
Let's start roughly 65 million years ago when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. Long before mutant dinosaurs, cloned humans, giant flaming locusts, and Jimmy Buffett, a mosquito landed on a dinosaur, sucked its blood, then got trapped in amber for millions of years. At some point between 93,000 BC and 1993, John Hammond has the idea to bring dinosaurs back to life. He secures a group of investors, establishes a company called Engine, and recruits a bunch of scientists to figure it out. They take the aforementioned mosquito, extract the dinosaur blood from it, and use it to get an almost complete strain of dinosaur DNA. With the DNA, they use cloning technology to hatch real, live dinosaurs. Then they took the mosquito and stuck it on the end of Hammond's cane. John Hammond is an odd guy. Sweet, but odd. Childlike. Brilliant in that kind of dumb way, and a little creepy.
I insist on being here when they're born.
At first, Hammond planned on opening a smaller version of Jurassic Park in California, but eventually he landed on building a safari-style park on the Central American island of Isla Nublar. Everything is going as planned until a worker at the site gets killed by a velociraptor. Investors in suits start getting nervous. They want Hammond to have some kind of dinosaur experts sign off on the park before opening day. Hammond's lawyer brings in mathematician and chaos theory expert Ian Malcolm, while Hammond himself recruits paleobotanist Ellie Sattler and her partner, professional paleontologist and amateur child terrifier Alan Grant.
You are alive when they start to eat you.
Meanwhile, disgruntled Hammond employee Dennis Nedry is participating in a little corporate espionage. Nedry meets with Lewis Dodgson, who works for rival dinosaur realiving company Biosyn. Dodgson wants Nedry to smuggle dino embryos out of Jurassic Park in a souped-up Barbasol can. Nedry is downright squeaky to do so.
It's cool to compartmentalize inside.
Hammond and the gang arrive on Isla Nublar, where Grant, Sattler, and Malcolm get their first look at living dinosaurs before going on an Epcot Center-style attraction explaining how the dinosaurs were brought back to life. The group meets Dr. Wu, a scientist who for sure won't become vitally important later on, who explains just how safe this whole operation is. Ian is not having it. He thinks this whole thing is a bad idea.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they didn't stop to think if they should.